Well, I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands 3. Yes, another episode of Borderlands 3. Last week, actually no, it was 2 weeks ago, I did like 6 bonus episodes or something like that. No, it was just 5. 5 bonus episodes to GTA 5. I did some missions as every character that I didn't do while I was playing the main story, like when I was making my Let's Play all these 5 years ago. And then I did some bonus episodes to Monster Hunter Wilds because they added 2 new monsters, so there were 2 new episodes of that Let's Play. Then I've also made a bonus episode on Astrobot because there were also new episodes added to new levels added to that game, and probably the last couple of levels. Don't know why I keep saying episodes. And yeah, another fucking game on my list of gameplay of like bonus episode that I wanted to record was Borderlands 3. I've been recently replaying Borderlands 3 as Amara. I never played as her before. It was my first playthrough. Actually, I started this playthrough about in October last year, and I just kind of took a break like multiple times while playing through the game. Now I only have one DLC left, the Ava one. I finished Psycho Krieg DLC yesterday. I can show you my characters. They're all on level 72. They all look fucking awesome in my opinion. Got Mo's looking all cute.
If I'm not mistaken. A robotic beastmaster, home planet unknown.
So when this game came out, I got it on release and I got the Super Deluxe edition of the game. And my first playthrough was actually of Flak right here. This is my first character I made in this game. I gotta say, I never seen anyone make him look quite like this, and I think it's fucking awesome. For our Let's Play character, it was Zane. And I have played a little bit as him since that Let's Play without recording, and I did modify his character quite a bit, so he's not exactly the same exact Zane as the one we were playing as in the Let's Play. He's been slightly modified. So like I'm no longer using the clone because I realized the clone fucking sucks. So I'm using the shoulder cannon instead, which is a skill they added with the designer cut or the director's cut. I don't know, there's been 2 fucking different cut DLCs. I don't know which one did what. And I've also been looking through my playlists of this Let's Play, and I did beaten the Invincible boss that the game added. I did do the Arms Race DLC. I tried doing Malawan Takedown. I tried doing Guardian Takedown, failed both of them miserably because my characters were severely underleveled for that. And what else?
I won't ask questions.
Oh yeah, and I didn't do... So what I want to do, I want to make maybe 4 episodes of this, because there's Malawan Takedown, Guardian Takedown, and both slaughterhouses. And I figured, well, there's 4 episodes to do and 4 characters to play as. And I never played as any of these other characters, never really shown you my playthroughs as those. So I figured, wouldn't it be cool if I did it now? Like, you know, for example, we can save Zane for later. I think I'm gonna start with, maybe Flak? Yeah, let's start with him. Alright, continue. Gonna in this episode we're gonna do the first slaughterhouse. I believe I never done it. I guess during my Let's Play I just figured it's something I probably will do on my own without recording it because it wasn't very interesting. But recently I've been, you know, making the Let's Play of the Handsome Collection, where I played through both Pre-Sequel and its DLCs and Borderlands 2 and its DLCs. And unlike my Borderlands 2 Let's Play, I decided that this time around I'm actually going to do the slaughterhouses as part of the Let's Play. So I figured I could come back to this game and do that as well. I also have a cherry-flavored Coca-Cola here to assist me with this fucking recording session of today. Last time I recorded I had a lemon-flavored one, now I have a cherry-flavored one. Cherry flavor is definitely better. Yeah, so I have some fucking good equipment, as you can see. They're all level 72, make them level 10, whatever the fuck. I did wanted to have a fucking Garcia shotgun on level 72. Mayhem 10, but unfortunately I never fucking found it, which sucks. Well, whatever. And I'm using the Madcap shield. I'm pretty much using this shield on every character. It's just like the best shield. I went all the way in with the green skill tree and the orange one. And as you can see, they've added the purple one for each character. This one has a funny gimmick where instead of a pet, you have like a tiny loader bot following you around. But I've heard that this is like a really fucking garbage skill tree, which is a bummer because I would really love to see the little robot and like what it does. He can turn into a bull loader, a war loader. Yeah, it looks really fun. It's a bummer that apparently it fucking sucks. And also another fucking thing that I think is kind of funny is that when I first played this game, you only have four tabs in it, just like Borderlands 2. Plus, when I fucking made my Let's Play of this game the first time around, I was playing on PS4 Slim, and the menus in this game were laggy as all fuck when the game came out. Like, I couldn't fucking go through my menu without the game stuttering and the icons for guns not loading in, which was so fucking annoying. Everything else about the game, I fucking love this game, but like, yeah, when it came out, it was not running really well. And it's got the weakest. Does it have the weakest story, I guess? I mean, Borderlands 1 has a pretty fucking weak story. Oh, I didn't do the takedown at Guardian Breach. I'm leaving this one for last because this one's fucking awful and I hate it. It's fucking hard. Anyway, so, you know, you have equipment, quest log, map, skills, and your additional skills. In Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, we have the badass ranks. This game instead has Guardian tokens, which, you know, allows you to, like, unlock small little skills the more you invest. But then they added, like, when you beat the game, you also have this, like, mayhem level. And I'm gonna keep that on, because otherwise the enemies will just be, like, really fucking weak. And you can modify it, or, like, up to level 11. It's identical to level 10, but without any active modifiers. As a penalty, however, rewards are cut in half. Mayhem gear continues to drop at Mayhem 10. Yeah, so it's like... I think these stats, I don't know, I just don't really give a fuck. Like, I'm just gonna play on level Mayhem 1. Because, like, 1 at least makes it where... like, enemies are at least fucking on my level and aren't under level. Then they added something like this when the first event came out. And then they added this, which, like, on my Let's Play, this wasn't even in the game, which, is some kind of, like, daily challenges you do, and as you do them, you unlock keys for each of these sections. And then you can exchange them for these, like, hats, items, and weapons. And, yeah, it's all cool, I guess. That's a cool skin. Look at that. Oh, I have that skin. Nice. And over there you can see just, like, how many things I have to do. You can see that I did do some of them, because yesterday I played this game. And I'm not even sure when it says daily challenges, but it's been a whole day, and yet these remain the same. I don't fucking know. It seems kind of fucking... 5 Goliaths, that's something I can do. So, also, something that kind of sucks, and I really wish they didn't do it like that, is like you have to choose which one is active at the time. So if this one is active, and let's say I do kill OrosZ the Muck Enforcer, whoever the fuck that is, it will not count towards my completion of this one, because I have this one active, so you have to, like, actively keep in mind, like, which one you're doing. And, yeah. Sucks ass, I don't know, I don't really like it. I also wanted to show you my bank, because I've been talking about it in my Borderlands The Handsome Collection Let's Play, just how many fucking legendaries I have in this game. Like, it's ludicrous how many legendaries there are to begin with in this game. I like that part, but... yeah, like, I'm not even picking up anything else that isn't a legendary. Like, Jesus Christ, look at this shit. In Borderlands 2, I feel like it was the best balance, where, like, yeah, you did hit legendaries, but they were, like, rare enough where they were obtainable, but they weren't, like, too oversaturated, you know? So if you had a legendary, it was really awesome. But then it wasn't fucking like you just played with legendaries. To the point where they added a function in this game where you can auto-sell anything. You can auto-sell things that aren't that are anything like below legendary. I'm pretty sure these are like from the DLCs, right? This is where the arms raid took place, and this is the slaughter shaft, which is what we're gonna do today. There's always a quest active here. And you know what? I did the slaughterhouses in Borderlands 2 recently, and the Hyperion slaughter pissed me the fuck off because of how many waves I had to go through and shit. And this game handles it the best.
Back for more, huh, player? Well, we ain't got no shortage of COV for you to mess around with. You ready to get in there and get dead? Well, then get...
Is this game like really loud? Feels like it's really fucking loud, isn't it? Dialogue. Maybe I'll lower the dialogue to 70. Music, sound effects. Let's go with like sound effects down to 80 maybe. Alright.
Let's go, let's go!
Also, it's the only place where Mr. Torg is actually present in this game. And I did add him physically in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which I also want to make bonus episodes in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because I never really finished that Let's Play all like I wanted to, because they've been adding these like small DLCs to the game, and I found those to be so disappointing. Like, I saved up money by working like odd jobs back in the day, you know, walking people's dogs and stuff like that, to save up for this fucking game. And once I finally did, and once I finally saved up for this game, I bought the Super Deluxe Edition, and I got the, you know, Casino DLC as it came out. I got the Mr. What was it called? Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC, and they were all fucking amazing. Okay, the Season Pass 1 is amazing, but Season Pass 2 is still pretty good, but no, I wouldn't pay what they wanted for it at the beginning. That's why I didn't at the beginning, and I was hesitant to do so, but then I was like, well, there's a story expansion and all that, because they added that Ava DLC to the game. And also, I've beaten the Invincible boss as part of that Let's Play. Because I believe it was released at the same time, so I just treated this as the same like thing. The same handles, fight for your life the best, gameplay's absolutely fucking amazing, guns are fucking awesome. Sound design and music is probably also the best in the series. Playable characters are the best in the series. Graphics are the best, obviously. It's just, this game does like everything the best out of this entire series, except the story. It turns out a lot of people do care about Borderlands' story. You might not think that they do, but apparently they do. I do. It's just that a lot of people say that, oh, Borderlands is this mindless fucking shooter, you know. Just play it, pick up guns, you shoot people, no one gives a fuck. But then the major complaint about Borderlands 3 is how shitty its story is. So clearly people do give a fuck about its story. And it's not just a mindless shooter. Also, Borderlands is actually one of the best-selling fucking video game, or at least first-person shooter franchises out there. You might not think that, but I believe it's like the 5th best-selling first-person shooter. Basically, the series is really big. And I remember there was like a rivalry kind of with Destiny back in the day. And Destiny's pretty much fucking dead now. Yet Borderlands is not quite. It's just in a bad spot, I guess. So check this out. We finished round 1, and it consisted of 3 waves. And each round will consist of 3 waves, I believe. So it's like, it's just much less fucking annoying and tedious than what Borderlands 2 did. And then pre-sequel did it slightly better, because, you know, they had the doll, slaughter, and it was alright, I guess. It was a lot shorter and better to get through. And Borderlands 2 animal slaughter is actually kind of fun, so it's like, it's not like the slaughterhouses cannot be fun, but they just shouldn't drag on as much as the Bandit slaughter and Hyperion slaughter do in Borderlands 2. It's just like, I dread whenever I get to the point where I'm going by the fridge and I see Fink's slaughterhouse, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm either gonna fucking do it now, get some pretty good XP, but it's gonna be a fucking shitty experience, or I'm gonna leave it till the end of the game and do it when I'm overpowered, where at that point it's not gonna be a breeze to get through it, but I'm not gonna get anything out of it. it's like kind of pick your poison. Like, do you want to get XP out of it but have a shitty time, or do you also want to have a shitty time but just like much easier, but not get anything out of it? And see, like I'm picking up guns and they automatically sell, and also my money counter is fucking capped. I have like fucking 90 million in my fucking bank account. I got over 1,000 iridium. On my fucking Amara character, I have 14,000 iridium. Almost makes me wish the characters shared their iridium. That would have been cool. And there's like nothing to fucking spend iridium on anymore. And you know what, this game... I don't know when it was, but there were rumors about a Borderlands Battle Royale game. I don't know if it was before Borderlands 3 came out or after, but people were talking about it. Whoa. That's cool. Someone like shot near me and it made a cool sound. But I love having the pet thing. Flak is really fun, but he's kind of basic. I'm using the rack attack. I've also always wanted to play through on Flak. Maybe I'll do in the future, using the like invisible ability that he has. Like with me getting close to beating the game as my 4th and final character, I'm thinking like, am I ever gonna beat this game ever again? Cause like, yeah, do I have any reason to do that? I don't know, I guess. And yeah, you know, I've been telling stories about Borderlands. It's my favorite franchise of all time. I love the second game. It's my favorite game of all time. I'm currently doing a second playthrough on my channel of it, right before Borderlands 4 comes out. Borderlands 3 I eagerly anticipated. I was overall not disappointed with the game. I spent a fuck ton of time in it, but like... And I love it, it's a great game. It's just that you kind of have to... And like people call the story shit, but yeah, like yeah, it's the main story that's pretty lackluster. I wouldn't call it complete garbage, it has its moments, but they're few and far between. But the DLCs, on the other hand, have fucking great stories, actually. So it just shows you that they can write a good story. It's just that they, I don't know, fucked up the main game story, but they rectified it with the DLCs. DLCs are fucking great. The first one being about a casino heist and tying into the plot of Borderlands 2, bringing back Timothy Lawrence in a meaningful way. I thought that was awesome. Got this fucked up grenade. It's a grenade that kind of like was really heavy. It's like a bowling bomb or something like that. Maybe I should use the other guns. That's Hellwalker, which was a Doom reference. It makes a guitar riff sound every time I shoot it. Don't know if you can hear that. It's very powerful, as you may see. Pretty much one-shotting everything. And the revolver is actually this game's version of the Maggie. I don't know if you guys know, remember, or watch my videos, but like I've been using the Maggie in my Borderlands 2 playthrough recently. Actually, I could talk about the gun. So we have the Maggie. This game's version of the Maggie is just as fucking awesome, if not even better than Borderlands 2's Maggie. I got the Hellwalker, which is a new legendary in this game. It's a Doom reference, and it's like a double-barrel shotgun. But it reloads so quickly that I don't mind it being one shot, and you have to reload. And I have this fucking sniper rifle, this Raptor. It's pretty good. I don't really know what the fuck, where it came from. It's not the Skull Masher, I believe I have been using it. I also had this cool one called a Headsplosion, which is an explosive sniper rifle. It's pretty awesome. And then we have the Ion Cannon, which is a fucking awesome RPG. And it does a thing where you have to charge it before you shoot, and the longer you hold before releasing, the more damage you deal. But it is pretty ammo consuming, so yeah. And this game doesn't have a problem like Borderlands 2, where, for example, assault rifles are garbage or anything like that, because they're not garbage, they're really good. The fucking animation, sound design, graphics, the... Can't really speak about like level design now that I think about it, because I think Eden 6, for example, when I started I talked about how I started this playthrough as Amara back in October, just to, right before Borderlands 4 comes out, have another fresh playthrough as the last character I never played as in Borderlands 3. And when I got to Eden 6, that was the point where I was just like, oh my fucking god, I'm really sick and tired of this fucking game. And I quit for like, I don't know, a couple of months. Then I came back and I had a really hard time adjusting. I was like, what the fuck was I doing? What the fuck kind of build am I going for? What weapons am I using? I don't remember anything. And yeah, it was rather fucking awesome. Also, I know you can, you know, change it where you can use buttons to change your weapons. But I really like being able to change my quests quickly like that. I wish they fucking figured out a way where you can change your weapons with the D-pad and also change your quests really quickly. I think that would have been amazing. So unfortunately, I have to change weapons by mashing triangle. Atomic weapons aren't bad in this game or anything, but I don't know, man. Jacob's weapons just hit different. Ain't this fucking nice? And I did do the slaughterhouse before, it's just that, like I said, you can do it multiple times, so... And yeah, like I said, because there's 4 episodes I want to do, I figured it would be nice to do episodes as each character. Especially since I don't think we ever played this game as Flak or Moze. Moze is fucking overpowered, I think I underrated. She was underrated when the game came out, because I was like, whatever, she's just like she's got a mech, who cares? She's like a fucking tank girl diva from Overwatch, I guess. But nah, she's way fucking... She doesn't even need a mech, she's so fucking OP. And I think I'm gonna leave her for the final episode, where I will finally try to do that Guardian takedown. I almost did do the Guardian takedown, I almost finished it. But the fucking... There's like a midway boss fight, and I had no idea how to, like... I didn't know what the fuck to do fighting it. So I love how this game just allows you to use your skills way more than Borderlands 2. So I have to say, with Borderlands 2, and I've been recently playing as Maya, she is a lot more free. More with her action skill. For example, Action has to like wait a pretty long time before he can deploy the turret. Salvador can pretty much do it instantly. Krieg too, I guess. Yeah, so I guess it's just Accent that I have some complaints about. And you know what? One thing about this game, like I've been praising the DLCs and stuff because they're really fucking good. Some of the best DLCs I've ever played. But one thing I didn't like about it was the over-reliance of returning character, I think. So in the first DLC, Timothy Lawrence comes back, but it makes sense for him to come back, and it's a lovely sight to see him because he was my main in the pre-sequel. He's pretty much the best in the pre-sequel. Then in the second DLC, they bring back Gage, and alright, that's nice that they brought her back. The third DLC doesn't bring anybody back. What the hell is he doing? Then the fourth DLC is all about Krieg, which is cool too, I guess. I'll be honest with you, I don't actually like that DLC as much as the rest. I think that's my least liked one. It has a very cool premise and a very good story, but the mission structure is very obnoxious because every time you go to a whole location, then you unlock a quest, tasking would basically go into the same fucking area you just went to again. Except now, instead of going at the end of it, you're gonna take a detour to some side objective. And it's just kind of like, oh my god, really? Oh, it's the shield penetrating thing, that's lovely. I don't even need to fucking aim for their heads. I'm pretty sure I have some skill that allows my like first shot out of the mag to deal more damage, or is it like if or is it something like if I wait for long enough, then my damage, I get like a damage buff? Yeah, let's try to use my sniper rifle a little bit. And also, see, like, this goes by way quicker. Like, I don't even think this episode's gonna be all that long. Though the Malawan slaughterhouse is a lot more difficult. Because you fight unique enemies that you don't fight anywhere else. So yeah, like I've been saying, I fucking love Borderlands 3, you know? Despite its lackluster story. The Borderlands game I do fucking hate is the follow-up. No, not Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I think that game was pretty cool. But the fucking new Tales of the Borderlands, I fucking hate that game, and Jesus Christ, I don't think anybody likes that game. And like, Gearbox has to be aware of that. They can fucking lie to themselves that, no, everybody loves this game, it's actually really great. Like, fucking... I really gotta live in some fantasy to believe that this was fucking good. Like, they leaned in even more to this, like, absurdity. And, like, there was no fucking serious moments in that fucking game. Even when the game did try to do it, at the end, we're like, oh shit, now the shit hit the fan and it's all serious all of a sudden. You don't fucking care, because these characters are awful. The story's awful. There's like fucking retcons and shit in that fucking story too, or just simply plot inconsistencies, but like fucking they're so awful. You know, how Athena is now the CEO of Hyperion for whatever the fuck reason. Like, I don't see why she would fucking do that. Doesn't make any fucking sense for her to do that. And how Mr. Torg is apparently the CEO of his company. Like, yeah, the company's named after him, but he wasn't the CEO of it. There was a guy named Smith or whatever. He had like a generic name. But yeah, Mr. Torg was just meant to be like a mascot. He found the company, but he definitely didn't have business skills to run it properly, so he sold it. And like, yeah, that happens in real life too, when someone starts a company and then some investor shows up and says that, you know, I'll just take over from here. So it's nothing stupid on Mr. Torg's part. In fact, I think he actually got a better deal, because instead of running the company, he could just simply, you know, use their guns, cause explosions, since he was basically a PR representative type of thing. So all he had to make sure was that the Torg brand stayed chaotic and dangerous. Meaning that all he had to do basically was just cause fucking mayhem, and he got paid for it. Which, like I say, in my eyes, Mr. Torg actually got the better fucking deal by selling his company. Oh my god, it doesn't deal any fucking... This gun doesn't deal damage to machines? Because, what the fuck? Wait, so what if I fight loaders? This is a really good sniper rifle, but it seems to be only good against human fleshy enemies. Wow, did the bullet just fucking curve? Do I have aimbot? I don't know, man. Yeah, that's a goon. He's a gooner. Look at that, my pet's healing me, bringing me back to life. Oh my fucking god, there's a lot of enemies. Heal me up, buddy. I never came up with a fun name for my spider, so his name is literally just Spider. Jesus Christ, it's getting chaotic here. Getting blasted from every side. This game also handles, you know, fight for your life the best, everything's just the best. But you know what, the fight for your life doesn't feel as rewarding and satisfying when you pull it off as it did in Borderlands 2. Well, this guy just blew up. Like, when you get a second second wind, I don't know, it lacks the fanfare and the, like, loud sound effect. Or, for example, when you level up, it's, like, really quiet. Almost like the game doesn't want to distract you too much that you just leveled up. Like, yeah, you leveled up, but don't worry about it. You can spend that skill point some point later. And also, yeah, I just leveled up my fucking new... So now the game, if you play, you know, when the game came out, you just hit 1 XP bar on the bottom of the screen. But now it has 3. You know, because you're getting Guardian tokens. Actually, wait, I guess Guardian tokens were in the game from the start, so... Okay. I don't remember how the fuck that worked. But now you have a fucking 3rd XP bar, which levels up your skills here. As you can see, I just killed 5 Goliaths. I doubt I'll kill a Phoenix or 10 Jabbers, so how about we use... Enforcers. I don't know who the fucking Enforcers are, but why not? And I believe... Wait a minute, didn't I hit a fucking chest? There we go. And look at that, I got 1 key, and now I got 2 keys, And keys are like different for each of these cards, which is also fucking annoying. And at 5 keys you can get some cool guns over here. Schluter. Legendary drop chance plus 1 fucking 1000%, as if legendaries didn't drop fucking often enough. Some fucking pyro burst grenade, but like it deals 7,000 damage. It doesn't seem all that fucking good. Troubleshooter sounds kinda cool. And Gold Rush also sounds pretty cool. It has corrosive damage on it too. Cause look how much fucking damage my grenade deals, Dead Ringer. Fucking 400,000. But I believe it deals bonus damage that if you shoot the grenade as it's rolling. I don't know, let's try it out. Say it like kinda stays on the ground. And if you damage the Dead Ringer, then it becomes active. So yeah. Do I have anything else to say? Yeah, we have, I think actually after Borderlands 3 we did a Let's Play Borderlands 1. And I still to this day don't really like Borderlands 1 very much. Hate to say that, but yeah, I really don't. It would take some serious convincing to get me to replay that game one more time. I was thinking that maybe, like, at this point it's a little bit too late before the release of Borderlands 4. But what if, like, Borderlands 5 came out? Maybe I could do some kind of a series where I go through every Borderlands game in a row, including all the DLCs. It will give me another excuse to play as characters I never did. Plus, I love this series, so I would love to play it. And we could play the adventure games too, including, I guess, New Tales from Borderlands, which fucked that game, but yeah. Unfortunately, gotta accept reality, and I guess that game is canon. Though I hope Gearbox will at least acknowledge how shitty that game is, and just like retcon some of the stuff out of it, because swear to fucking god. I feel like most people probably didn't even fucking play that game. Like, you really have to be a Borderlands fan to try to play the really fucking shitty adventure spin-off with an god-awful story. And it's like... I fucking hate that game. I don't think there's a single person who likes that game or had anything slightly positive to say about it, where they were like, oh, it's not that bad. No, like, everybody who I ever heard talk about this game agrees that it's fucking awful. And like with Wonderlands, there are people who say like, oh, the game's bad, but I've also heard people who say it's good. I liked it. I definitely hated it, but like, I don't know, there was like no stakes with that game since it's all fantasy, so like, I didn't really give a fuck where the story goes. Plus, it didn't really like, it tried to be its own thing, right, but it still was connected to the Borderlands universe, but like, even though it was connected, it still, like, it didn't make any important like changes to the story or anything like that. So it's just like, the only cool thing was that Roland kind of makes a cameo at the end, where turns out the narration that we heard throughout the game was actually him. And then Tiny Tina says her like goodbyes again to Roland, that she still holds him dear in her heart. So that's cute. And I've been meaning to replay it. Maybe I'll gain some appreciation for it. I love Flack, he's so fucking cool. But you know what? I don't think it's like, unless they figure out a really cool way of bringing him back and making him work in the new story of Borderlands 4, I don't think they should bring him back just because that's what I was gonna bring back. The DLCs handle returning characters pretty well, better than the main story, I think. Where, you know, Zero just kind of became a lackey to Reese. Which, sure, he likes Reese, but I hope it's just like a temporary job for him, you know, to help Reese settle in as the CEO. And once he does, he will move on to something greater. Because if he intends to just simply be Reese's sidekick for the rest of time, I think that would suck ass. And Maya, well, I think there was I don't know, I feel like the game needed one more chapter with Maya or something. Or at least one more chapter of us dealing with the aftermath of her death. There was a deleted cutscene, and I have fucking no clue why they even deleted that, because it was like really nice, and it's shown that Ava has some remorse as to that, you know, she's responsible for her death. I don't hate Ava nearly as much as the other people do. I don't think she's a great character, but she has potential to be interesting. But they would have to take her in some, like, new direction. But I also don't like how, you know, she's a new addition to the story, and they right off the bat made her the commander of Crimson Raiders? Like, don't you fucking think, I don't know, one of our playable characters deserves to be the commander better? Like Amara, for example? Don't you think she deserves a higher fucking position? Like, for fuck's sake, why give it to Amara? I mean, why not give it to Amara? That's right. I hate how little involvement the main characters have in this story. Like, yeah, they say things, and they talk with the other main characters, but it's like this game handles the characters from Borderlands 1 better than Borderlands 2, or even its own fucking characters. And it just makes me wonder, like, why not fucking... Let's use this fucking gun. Just deletes fucking enemies. It is ammo heavy though. Oh my god, I gotta reload every time, Jesus. But it only is when I load in and deal a lot of damage. Because I can also just kind of quickly shoot it. Oh, never mind, I can't. I thought I could. Maybe they changed it? I thought what you can do is, like, you can either shoot it fast but not deal as much damage, or hold down, spend more ammo but deal much more damage. But that was the gimmick with the gun, but I guess not. They might have changed that, I don't know, I remember that being a thing. And yeah, Flag's action skills aren't very interesting, but, like, I guess it's done on purpose because Flag has a permanent companion with him, which is awesome because I love Axton and Gage, because they give you like a little thing to work with instead of just be by yourself, you know? A little thing to at least distract enemy fire, help you out with that regard. And see how much faster these waves are going over with? That's why I like playing Borderlands 3 slaughterhouses and not Borderlands 2 slaughterhouses, because those are fucking annoying. And they're still pretty overpowered though, these fucking racks. So you're just gonna fucking stand here, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I got Guardian tokens to spend. And see, it kind of works like the badass ranks, where I can slightly increase one of my stats, such as luck. But they will also add towards here, and they've added a lot more of these skills than there were originally. And I went in all on the Survivor skill tree, and now I'm doing all the Hunter skill tree. And you can see just how little of the Enforcer skill tree I did. So perhaps in the future I will do some more playthroughs. I would like to do one more Flag playthrough where I use a different skill tree, maybe a different companion follows me around this time. There's no particular reason I like the spider so much, I think it's just that the skill I invested in, the rack one... Boss fight music, is there a boss fight? Yeah, and the slaughterhouses in this game actually end with a boss fight. Yeah, Titan, I'm pretty sure that's the guy. I think my spider killed the boss fight for me. Fucking righteous, man. Hell yeah. Got a legendary, what is it? Fucking, what is this shit? Got like fucking 10 of these. Yeah, I wish Borderlands 2 had that function, so I could just auto-sell all the white rarity weapons. Maybe even green rarity weapons. And Borderlands 2, I also just kind of rock a full legendary equipment, but like, that doesn't make me nearly as powerful as in this game. And also the pet still kind of gets in the way. So that's kind of annoying and a little bit funny. So yeah, my thoughts on Borderlands 3. I don't regret spending so much money on the Super Deluxe Edition, and I hate when Randy fucking said that true Borderlands fans will find a way to buy the game, because people were complaining that people were asking Randy whether the game is $80, and instead of saying like, I don't know, it's not up to me, he fucking said the dumbest thing he could have, which was what he said, you know, that real fans will find a way. And I fucking hate that he said that, because it's fucking true. And even if it was $80, I'm a fucking big fan of the series, and I would have probably get it anyway. I would have get it with a distasteful looking face. I was like, I'll get it, whatever. But yeah, I'm a cog in a machine, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. Tried to say something profound, but I ain't profound, so couldn't think of anything. Whatever. Yeah, but it turns out the game isn't $80, and it's, I believe, $70, which is like, you know, been a standard for a while, so why the fuck did Randy just, like, made bad PR for Gearbox? Randy should just have his fucking Twitter account banned, I swear to fucking God. And, yeah. What he said was kind of true, and I hate that he was right. But when Borderlands 4 comes out, yeah, I'll probably get the Super Deluxe Edition, you know? That's like the only franchise where I do that kind of shit. And another thing is that Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I got a Super Deluxe Edition, and in that game's case, I did fucking regret getting that version of the game, because it fucking gave you nothing of value post-launch. The DLCs they added to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands were fucking garbo. I don't even understand what the fuck was the intention behind those DLCs. Like, oh, instead of big story expansions, we get like small, insignificant, worthless story expansions.
Well, you survived the onslaught.
Vignettes, what they call them? Who the fuck thinks vignettes are a good idea?
Oh well, here's your prize money, player.
Also, you know, one thing I noticed about Borderlands 3 is just like, I don't know, the voice actors for this game, like especially for NPCs, just don't have like that same, I don't know, conviction, I guess, as Borderlands 2's voice actors, where you genuinely kind of felt like they were fucking assholes and like fucking awful bandits and shit.
I must say, you got my brothers and sisters shaking in their collective booties, but I got a good feeling about a chance.
I think
this one. Walk on, player.
I think it's the problem I have is that these guys refuse to swear. Like, you'd think bandits would swear left and right, but they just don't swear. And this game is like always straying away from swearing for some fucking reason, even though Mr. Torg is swearing all the fucking time. But okay, his swearing is being bleeped out, so I guess it's fine. But then you have fucking Ice-T in the game, and he swears all the fucking time too, so why not just let characters swear? You don't need to overdo it like Mafia 2 did, or something like that, but, you know, an F-bomb here and there wouldn't fucking raise your rating of the game. It's still a mature rated game, but you know what, Borderlands 4's trailers look fucking gory as fuck, and I love that. Like that character trailer for Vex that came out recently looks fucking awesome. So I think Borderlands 4 is probably not going to, you know, release without its fair share of controversies and issues. There will probably be mechanics people won't be super fond of, like already people don't like how the minimap is being removed. Also, you know what? When this game came out, people complained about how confusing the minimap, like the map, is in this game, because it's multi-layered and you can see layers of the map. I think it's fucking brilliant, and I love that so fucking much that they did that. And people complained that it's confusing, but when recently Monster Hunter Wilds came out and featured almost the exact same type of map where it's layered, people praised it. So what the fuck? Why this game got shitted on for having a map system like that, while the other game gets praised? So what the fuck is this about? Yeah, I'm selling that fucking grenade. I don't think it's any good. That hippity-hoppity fucking grenade I found. Pretty sure I got all the upgrades here too. And you know what? One thing I love about Borderlands 3 more than 2. It's just that to get a fully leveled character on level 72, you don't need to fucking do multiple playthroughs of this game like you need in Borderlands 2. You just play through the game once, do the DLCs, and you're bound to reach level 72, have a really powerful character, start getting really fucking powerful gear. And yeah, from that point on, if you want to play on a harder difficulty, then like I shown you, you go into fucking Mayhem mode and you just simply fucking crank it up to 10. I like it on 1, because I don't fucking give a shit. I like to enjoy my games and not make them harder for me on purpose. Like, I know some people get enjoyment out of it, but I don't fucking know, man. I ain't got time to be dealing with one quest for fucking hour or something just because it's harder. I don't get a satisfaction from being fucking pissed off and then overcoming that. Like, fucking, I feel nothing when that happens. So yeah, I guess next episode we will do... What should we do next episode? I think next episode we're gonna do the other slaughterhouse, right? The Malawon one. And we're gonna do... Maybe we're gonna do it as... Amara, maybe. Yeah, I think she's a better choice for that. Maybe I should have played as Amara for this episode. But yeah, Amara I still haven't played. I still have one DLC left to go as her, but she is also level 72, so she's well prepared to handle that, so yeah. Plus I'll, get that quest out of the way, because I didn't finish it on her before, so that's cool, I guess. And if it gets too hard, I could just disable Mayhem mode and have a really easy time. Even without Mayhem mode, I think that slaughterhouse is pretty tough. You know what, I believe when I was recording my Let's Play, I had like I was doing some kind of fucking emotes at the end. Yeah, I guess like that. Yeah, so see you fellas in the next episode, bye.